These are truly the most fudgy brownies I've tried. They stay just as moist for 3 days, and I will show you the secret to achieving that. Cut out a square of baking paper and use some butter on the sides to help the paper stick better. This recipe works perfectly for both 20 by 20 or 23 by 23 cm baking form. In a bowl, sift 120 grams of flour, 50 grams of cacao powder, 2 grams of baking powder, 3 grams of espresso powder and 3 grams of salt. By the way, coffee intensifies the chocolate flavor, making it deeper and richer. But if you prefer, you can skip it. Pour boiling water over 70 grams of pistachios and let them soak for 5 to 10 minutes. You can also replace them with any other nuts, such as walnuts or pecans, or use chocolate chips instead. After soaking, it's easy to peel them. Take 50 grams of your favorite milk or dark chocolate and roughly chop it. If you are not using nuts, use 100 to 120 grams of chocolate in total. In a small saucepan, mix 170 grams of butter, 25 grams of vegetable or coconut oil, and 70 grams of sugar. Start melting them together over medium heat. Butter gives a rich flavor to our brownies, and the oil keeps the brownies moist for up to 3 days. And here is another trick. Melting butter and sugar together creates that beautiful cracked top layer. Now it's time to preheat the oven to 175 degrees Celsius. In a large bowl, mix 3 eggs, a dash of vanilla extract, and 230 grams of sugar. Meanwhile, let the melted butter mixture cool slightly. Slowly start pouring the melted butter mixture into the eggs, constantly whisking. Now add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and gently fold them together. Here is the key point. Mix as little as possible. Overmixing is the main reason brownies turn out cakey. Mixing flour with liquids develops gluten, which creates a denser, more rubbery texture. To avoid this and to keep that signature fudgy texture, stop folding while a few dry traces are still visible. Now add the chocolate and pistachios. And as you will see in a few moments, I will stop mixing while some dry traces are still present. This is exactly what we want. Pour the butter into the form and sprinkle with flaky salt on top if you wish. Depending on the oven and form, the brownies will bake for 25 to 32 minutes. Start checking at 25 minutes with a wooden skewer. Stop baking when it comes out with creamy moist crumbs, but not wet like raw butter. It should not come out completely clean if you want to keep the texture fudgy. And just like that, our brownies are ready. Transfer the paper with brownies onto a cooling rack and let them cool for at least 2 to 4 hours. Only after completely cooling, we can cut the brownies. Look at this fudgy moist texture, and they stay exactly the same on the second and third day. I hope you will have the chance to bake these delicious brownies. For the full recipe, please check the description box below.